In part 1 and part 2 of this DIY bed frame series, we took dimensional yellow pine lumber and converted it to all the pieces and then assembled all those pieces into both the headboard and the footboard. We also then added the underbed storage, and now we're ready to move on and start finishing and assembling all of the bed.
Hey everybody, welcome to Yellow Dog Farm.
It's pretty straightforward to clean up all the different parts of the bed and prepare them for assembly. It just takes some time and patience, lots of cleaning, and just follow the directions on the cans. You'll be fine. We put down a conditioner prior to the stain because this is soft pine. It really helped with the staining process quite a bit. It got rid of all the variability. We got a really even stain all the way throughout all the boards. We let the stain soak for about 15 minutes to get a good rich tone, and then we put a single coat of polyurethane on all the pieces. We're so pleased with the result. It took a solid week to move through all the process steps, and after all, this is a farm, so we did have to take a break and do some other things.
Turning dirt out here at Yellow Dog Farm.
It was a little frustrating to have to sit there and wait for Mother Nature to run its course and let us get to installing the bed, but it was probably for the best because, man, that thing is heavy. We had to spend a little bit of time figuring out how to pick this up and get it over to the house. It's something you really want to think about when you build this bed. The smart thing to do would have been to wait for friends to come help us, but we just couldn't stand it. We had to put this bed together. So we ended up just taking Mama Cat's help, and we got that thing in the house.
Look at that.
The assembly method is pretty straightforward. You begin by joining the outer supports to the headboard and footboard using the pocket holes that you created in the beginning, way back in part 1 of our video series. Next up are the inside supports. You can see they're not stained or finished because they're going to be covered by the finished product. There's really no need. You measure 20 inches inside the outer supports, and that creates the drawer space that'll be utilized later. Penny thought she was helping, but not really. With all the supports installed, it was finally time to put the drawer slides in place. They're inset 1.5 inches, so it gives about a nice 3/4 of an inch relief once you put your drawer fronts on. These slides are super forgiving and really easy to install. Just simply remove the drawer portion of the slide, and screw it onto the very bottom of the drawer. Just a few screws hold it on. We chose 4, and then in it goes into its home. The drawers are all taken care of. It's time to cover that up and create a support for our mattress with this plywood. The hardest part of this whole assembly was getting our mattress back up on here. Man, that thing was heavy. We got that mattress on just in time to enjoy a good night's sleep and move on to the drawer fronts. The final dimensions of the drawers can be affected when the bed is completely assembled, so you want to wait until it's all been put together to get the final dimension for these drawer fronts. It can be a little bit of a bummer when you're just wanting to be done, but you need to go through all those process steps again for the drawer fronts. We were able to team up and build the drawers and finish them pretty quickly. It was nice to just get them taken care of. The drawer fronts look the best if they're properly aligned in the opening. Place some shims against the opening and put the drawer front in there. Go ahead and attach the drawer front with screws in the holes that are intended for the pull handles. Then you can simply open the drawer and attach the drawer front to the drawer through 4 pre-drilled holes in the drawer itself. Just go ahead and screw them in and it'll settle in nicely. Now you can drill the holes for the drawer pulls full size and attach them from inside the drawer. And just like that, the drawers and the bed are completely done. It was really a lot of work, but we enjoyed it, and it was a really easy plan to follow. I'd encourage all of you to give this a try. It can be done by just about anyone with any level of tools. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.